Darren, 4-0 at Stadium MK. Doesn't get much better than that, I guess.
No, it's one of those days where as a manager, you don't get off and you could just stand on the touchline and really enjoy the performance of your team, and that's what it was today. We earned the right by the first half performance. The quality of the goals was very, very good. And at half time I just said, don't lose this half. Don't give anything away. Be professional, and that's what we were. But all in all, it was a very good day for us.
We'll get to the quality of the goals, the quality of the balls for the goals in a moment, but what was it about the way you had set up and tactically that was giving you such an advantage in that first half?
Well, the formation we played against, we knew that we worked hard on the areas that we wanted to get to. In terms of our fullbacks would be spare, we wanted to overload midfield. And we knew that if we went into Ivan, the 90% of the headers we'd win, and he did, and that caused him a problem. And it got us a real sort of control of the game early doors. I thought we were a little bit careless before we scored, but we were in complete control from almost the first minute. I felt there was a period just before half time I wasn't happy with, and we just spoke about that at half time. But the goals and the players, the quality. Marcus is first, the set piece, and then the way Mo just quickened things up for his first goal was outstanding. So no, it was a complete performance. In the sense of scoring 4 goals, conceding none. There's still more in there, I think. I do feel there is, but it was a very good day.
You described Marcus Maddison as having Premier League quality, and then he comes here and does something like that today. We're running out of words to sort of describe his performances.
Well, Marcus is a lad that's been here for a while. He was the only one left from the last time I was here, and we were speaking about it earlier. Actually, it's such a contrast in days. And for me, for whatever reason, we're really lucky to still have him. Really lucky, because his quality is no disrespect to the league, above this level, and what he does on the pitch. He works hard. He's very intelligent tactically. He did very well for us today. Tired towards, when he came off, but he's assisted on pretty much 90% of our goals, and his goal was a magnificent hit.
And you've got Tony being a constant nuisance aerially and on the floor, and Moisa banging them in now for fun. It's a frightening prospect, isn't it, Darren?
Yeah, we've got goals in us, we feel. And, Mo and Ivan are clearly up and running. Mo's goals were clinical. He's got that confidence a striker needs. What was pleasing for me as well was another clean sheet. We're going to, we feel that we've got goals, but we need to have clean sheets, and that's 2 in the bounce. I didn't think they troubled us too much. There was 1 or 2 things, but free head on the second half. But I was delighted with that as well, just as delighted with a clean sheet, because as a team we looked like really good shape about us. And they matched us up second half, but it didn't really cause us a problem.
Are you surprised that they seem to allow Maddison particularly so much space in that gap between their defence and midfield?
Well, it's difficult to, if we do it right, we have to outnumber them somewhere. Someone will be spare. I think the way the second half was, they matched us up with a diamond. And the start of the second half, Marcus got a lot of freedom in there in the middle of the pitch, because they're obviously going for it. It's difficult at that point. But I was just as pleased with the second half as the first, because we completely managed the game perfectly, and when it went to 4 we just kept the ball, and I was delighted with that.
And gave you an opportunity to put some players on that we haven't seen a lot of, so pleasing for you, obviously.
Well, obviously he's played a lot of football since the start of the season, and he didn't have a lot of games pre-season, so he was tiring. Maddison was tiring, and my decision then was to put Saha on, but I just felt Boydie is a 10 defensively. He's brilliant at pressing. And then H, who's a very good player, the boy Burrows. I mean, his first pass, bang, he's got the temperament. And I wanted to get Dembele on. I was just about to put him on, and Mo scored his second, and Aaron McLean said, you can't take him off now, and I went, I can. So I gave him 5 minutes, but I think to take him off, I know he wanted his hat-trick, but I think to take him off is nice, because you get the reception you got off the fans, and I think that's nice for him.
And there was a lovely moment as well for Maddison where he was coming towards the dugout, but the referee with the new rules sent him to where he was closest to exit the pitch, and he sort of lapped up that appreciation from the Posh fans, who were great as well, weren't they?
Yeah,
today?
our fans were fantastic, and I'm so glad that I've managed to be able to come back as Peterborough manager and make things right to a degree in terms of that 3-0 defeat, when obviously the last time I was here was a sore one, and I felt for the fans that day. So we've got a bit back for them, but listen, the fans would have enjoyed that today. I don't think they've come here many times and won 4-0.
Did you mention your last match here with Posh to the players before the game? It wasn't never mentioned?
Never. It's irrelevant to them. It's relevant to me. It's a personal one, but it's completely irrelevant to them. It was 5 years ago. Not that it was about me coming back or anything. It was just about. No, all we said to the players, we did good work tactically on Friday. They understood the game plan. We had to be aggressive. We were, and the players were very good today. I have to say they were very good performance.
One or two of the Posh fans I was speaking to said one of the best away performances they've seen from this side. Do you agree with that?
It was very convincing, and against a team who beat Lincoln on Tuesday here, so they're a tough team to play against. But I felt we made them. You know, our performance was very controlled and very dominant, and it was delightful to watch. But I don't know if it's the best, but there's more in this lot. There's more in this. We've got more in the tank, I feel.
And it's another step up in opposition next Saturday with Sunderland, the visitors. What challenges do they possess against your side, Darren?
A very tough one. I think we've had a really tough month. Fleetwood at home, obviously we weren't great, but in fact we were disappointing, but they're not going to be too far away, I don't think. Oxford is first home game, and then we've got Ipswich, Sunderland at home. We've got this one, where there's always a bit of history to this. So I think we've had a tough month. Look, if we can get a result against Sunderland, then the month probably doesn't look too bad, but it's early days. I don't look at it until 10, 12 games, when the season just starts plateauing out a little bit. And what I've been pleased with my lot is they look fit, they're growing in confidence, and there's no better thing than having confidence.
And the partnerships are coming together as well, aren't they? Which in many regards is more important than the points, isn't it?
Well, yeah, to a degree. I mean, in terms of what you want off your defenders, 2 centre-halves with clean sheets, and what you want off your strikers is goals. So that's what we've got the last couple of games. And saying that, you know, Ivan's scored in, I think, every game part Oxford, I think. So, I mean, he's those two look a real handful.
Darren, congratulations. Thank you.
Cheers.